Hey guys, it's Diabetic Girl, and today I am going to be diabetes ranting, woohoo, about just a couple different things, but mainly like taking your diabetes into the real world. So today I'm hoping to cover dating, yay, friendships, yay, and going out in public, yay. Okay, so this is kind of like a big like mishmash, like all together like mashed potato vlog. Ooh, I really want mashed potatoes. Do you guys like mashed potatoes? I do, but they spike my blood sugar like crazy, but it's so worth it. Ah. Okay, so now that I'm like, sorry, today at school I was in my studio productions class and I was really tired. And in studio productions we go into like a studio and they have a coffee maker. So they gave me coffee and now I'm like, okay, now that that's out of my system, and if this will get out of my face, yeah, my straightener kind of like died, so welcome to my hair. Okay, so anyways, today, as I told you, I already told you all that shit, so let's just get to the point. So I want to start off by talking about like what I call diabetes confidence. So you see what I did there? Like coined my own term. What up? Okay, so essentially with almost anything you need to have self-confidence to pursue it. And here's the thing, with a lot of the real world situations that we're in, you do need to have not only self-confidence in yourself, but confidence in your diabetes. Diabetic girl, are you on drugs? No, I'm not. I am legitimately like going to open up right now. Like before I started doing YouTube, and I started doing YouTube, like 2 years ago. Before I started doing YouTube, I was sort of really quiet about my diabetes. I didn't want anyone to tell. I didn't want anyone to know. You know, like calling myself Pancreas Demolisher for a Powder Puff game if I wasn't doing all of this stuff would have never happened. I would have been too embarrassed, okay? I'll be honest with you guys. I would way too embarrassed to even begin to think about doing it. But you know, now that I like talk to you guys about my diabetes, I'm allowed to sort of vent and let how I feel out in the open. And you know, no one's here to judge me. Well, you might be, but that's okay. No one's here to judge me and, you know, to make me feel bad. And it's nice. Like, it allows me to open up and sort of share my experiences with you guys, hoping that I can help you somehow. So that's my whole, like, dia confidence. Like, there you have it. Okay. So, where does dia confidence come in? Generally when you're dating. I have dated quite a few assholes in my life. I'm not even gonna lie, I feel like if they watch this, I'm really going to laugh because they're gonna know I'm talking about them. Regardless, and you know, there are benefits to these men. They were very wonderful. They were okay. But you know, the problem with dating sometimes with your diabetes is that if you're not confident in your diabetes, your relationship could be an entire turmoil of your actual diabetes. Oh, what? Yeah, if you're not confident with your diabetes, you could actually put it on the back burner for some guy. Great. Really great. Nah, don't worry about it, guys. Well, worry about it, but not too much. The thing with dating is that when someone asks you out, of course, be like, oh my god, yeah, like I haven't been on a date in like 6 years. Like, yeah, bring it. But don't forget to be like, you know, I just wanted to let you know I am a diabetic, and so at some point in time, that baggage is gonna have to, you know, come out. If they're not okay with supporting you or helping you, leave. Right then and there, okay? Like, leave. I dated a guy last year, right after Christmas, like, literally right after Christmas. You know, he'd call me baby, beautiful, things that I wanted to hear. But the minute it came to the fact that I was stressing out about college so I would read diabetes blogs, we were done. He couldn't handle that. He thought it was stupid, useless, not needed, when it was sort of my way of calming down, you know? He literally was so rude about it, and you know, here I am trying to be a good girlfriend for once because I had just broken up with Rupert, like, things were hectic, you know? Here I was, trying to be a good person for once in my life, and he was just an asshole. And you know, I was just like, no, it's no big deal, it's no big deal. And then the minute he was like, that's so stupid, why would you do that? And I was like, well, I am a diabetic. Like, it's just, surrounding myself with other people's diabetes problems or diet problems and trying to help them calms me down. Like, why do you think I work at a diabetes camp? And he's like, that's what you do with your life? I'm like, yeah, I love it. It's probably one of the greatest things to ever happen to me. And he's like, oh, well, that's pathetic. It's not pathetic, okay? It happens to be like who I am and what I do with my life. And I love every minute of it. I can honestly say that if it was really pathetic, I wouldn't know half of the people I know today, and I wouldn't be half the person I am. It really is who I've become, and it's what I love to do. So, obviously, he was out the door pretty fast while I was half crying and half laughing because it's just kind of funny. Like, you should really be able to see that, when you have diabetes for so long, it just really does become a part of you. And, it feels so great when you've reached that point when it is just a part of you, you know? And then, of course, there are many other situations where just like dating and diabetes doesn't work out that well, and it does really suck. Like, I'll be the first person to admit it. I wish that I could have a boyfriend who legitimately was just wonderful. Like I'm dating at the moment, but I'm dating. It's a long story. I honestly wish that I could have a boyfriend who was just kind of like, oh, you're low, let me treat your low blood sugar. Oh, you're high, would you like me to give you your insulin? Oh, site change day, would you like me to change your site? And I know that's a bit crazy to ask, but like, I want someone who wants not just diabetic girl, but someone who actually wants me for who I am. There's more to me than just a pretty face and curly hair. There's so much more to me than that. And that is why I really, 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 really wish I could find someone who would just want to take my hand and do it with me. And I know that sounds really crazy, but that's okay. And it's okay for you guys to want that too. Don't think that because maybe you don't deserve it or because you're not good enough, don't ever think that. Of course you are good enough for someone who will help you in your journey. I promise you're always good enough for someone. And then, while we're on the topic of dating, friends! So, I have the most supportive group of friends in the world, okay? They are crazy supportive. Like, I love them to death, okay? If I text one of them and, like, even if they're not a diabetic, if I text one of them and I'm like, holy shit, I feel like crap. Like, my blood sugar is 400. Do you mind picking up my assignments and bringing them to my house because I'm not coming to school today? One of them will do it. And it is so, so, so amazing. And I love them all for it so much. It is fabulous. And of course, I have my friends, like, one of them that I met at camp, and he is obviously diabetic. And, him and I talk all the time. And I'm like, this is really, really, really great. Just being able to sort of express my emotions, and, it's just fabulous. And I have friends that, like, aren't a diabetic, but that I can, like, talk to. I have this one friend who's a guy. He's a non-diabetic. Just so, so fabulous. He is probably confused 89% of the time when I talk about my diabetes, but that doesn't even matter to him. If I need to talk about it, he is there 100%. And I absolutely love it. Like, it is so wonderful because I have a lot of problems, as we all know, and it's nice to take a load off every once in a while. And I feel like you guys should find friends like that too. And I know you can because you are all so, so wonderful. I know that there is a world of great, like, coming at you, and it makes me so happy for you guys. And then Diabuddies, I actually have quite a few of these, and sometimes they're really, 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 really great. They totally get what you're saying. You call them at 2 in the morning, and you're like, I fucking hate my life. My blood sugar is bleh. They get it. It's so wonderful. And sometimes they can be a little bit sour. Sometimes it's nice to have a diabetic friend because they get what you're going through, but sometimes it can be really awful because they don't want to hear about it because it's like their situation too. And sometimes I'll be the first person to admit that sometimes I'm like that. Sometimes if my blood sugar is like 400 and one of my diabetic friends starts talking to me about their 400, I'm like, fuck it, I don't want to hear about it. Not right now, not when I'm trying to deal with my own. But if you can work past that and you can actually work with your diet buddy, Oh, it's so rewarding. Ah! Except when you have a diabetic that won't take care of himself. Then it's really frustrating and you just want to murder someone. And I don't blame you. And then I guess like the closing note is that honestly, even though you have diabetes, you can be anything you want to be. You know, you can be anyone you want to be. You don't have to let it limit your life. You know, live your life. Be a free spirit. Be a free bird. Do whatever you want to do. Because it's just one thing and it's just a part of you. It will never have control of you. You will always, always, always have control of it. And don't let it stop you from doing amazing things. Because I know you guys can. And I know that you don't want to let your diabetes stop you. And I don't blame you. So go ahead. Go out there, change the world. Even if it's just a little bit. Because I promise you'll love the outcome. So I will talk to you guys later. I'm hoping to do like a vlog maybe about what Christmas can do to your blood sugars maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll refilm the day in the life video. I'm not really sure. So let me, like, you guys, if there is anything you want me to vlog about, want me to do a comedy sketch about, just comment down below. I take suggestions, message me, do whatever you would like. I also have a Facebook page, so Diabetic Girl Yo. Twitter is also at Diabetic Girl Yo. Google Plus Diabetic Girl Yo. And Instagram, if you want more fun about diabetes, is also at Diabetic Girl Yo. So I will see you guys soon, I promise. I'm going to try to vlog more often, which might be hard for me, because you know how off topic I get. Yay! So have a good day, night, morning, you know, wherever you're from. No judging. And just please be safe. Be safe, okay, guys? So I love you.